your skill.
Be forewarned if you haven't been already, the hottest thing in the 12 and under set is coming soon.
Pokemon is an undeniable obsession with children across the country. When it comes to the biggest Pokemon craze, it has to be the trading cards. This 747 arrived today from Tokyo.
Parents are doing anything, including standing in the cold for hours to get those Pokemon presents.
I'm here to get some Pokemon thing.
Do anything for our kids.
Sales for Pokemon electronic games are breaking records.
Basically Pokemon. Anything Pokemon has been very good for us.
You've definitely heard of the word Pokemon before, but what actually is Pokemon? And why has it stayed popular for almost 30 years? And why are millions of people, kids and adults, still obsessed with these digital monsters? In this video, we're breaking down exactly what Pokemon is, where it came from, and how it became one of the biggest media franchises in the world. Pokemon is short for Pocket Monsters. It's a fictional world full of creatures called Pokemon that people collect, train, and battle with. Think of it like a mix of collecting pets, exploring adventures, and friendly competition. Each Pokemon have different abilities, types, personalities, evolutions that make them unique. Pokemon are sometimes based on real-life animals or mythical creatures or folklore. The main idea is simple: catch Pokemon, train them, form a team, and become a top Pokemon trainer. The concept is the foundation for almost everything in the franchise. The games, TV shows, cards, movies, toys, and everything else. Pokemon began in Japan in the early 1990s, created by Satoshi Tajiri. Satoshi Tajiri, who grew up in Machida, which is a suburb of Tokyo. As a child during the 1970s, he spent his days outside catching insects, exploring fields, and discovering new creatures in nature. Kids in his neighborhood even nicknamed him Dr. Bug. This curiosity, the thrill of discovering things hidden in the world, stayed with him as he grew up. When arcades and video games started booming in Japan, Tajiri fell in love with them also. He wanted to bridge his childhood hobby of collecting bugs with the new digital worlds he loved. Tajiri and Ken Sugimori, who would later design many iconic Pokemon, created a magazine to share tips, secrets, and arcade game breakdowns. In 1996, Pokemon Red and Green, the video games, were launched for the original Game Boy in Japan. The games introduced the very first 151 Pokemon, including Pikachu, who eventually became the mascot of the entire franchise. By August of 1996, Pokemon has grown enough to show potential to be made into an anime adaptation or television show. By this time, Pokemon has gotten popular enough that Nintendo of Japan, which was a company headquartered in Kyoto at this time, has started licensing it. As this popularity grew to the anime, this was the first time that Nintendo licensed a television show, or TV series. As time went by, the anime premiered on TV Tokyo on April 1st, 1997. After some time in that same year, on October 20th, the Pokemon trading cards were released. Alongside Magic the Gathering trading cards, Pokemon was one of the first collectible trading card games. Pokemon trading cards were influenced by this Magic the Gathering card game and can be considered a simplified version of it. By this time, kids were watching Ash, which was the human protagonist, and Pikachu, one of the many Pokemon, on TV, playing Pokemon Red and Green on their Game Boys, trading cards on the playground, and begging their parents for Pokemon toys. It wasn't just a game, it was a cultural movement, or moment, and the hype never fully stopped. With the success in Japan, the franchise expanded rapidly. In 1998, Pokemon Red and Blue launched internationally along with the English dub of the anime. Kids all around the world met Ash, Pikachu, and Team Rocket. And also the concept of catching and training Pokemon exploded. It turned into a global cultural event that defined the entire generation. In North America, after Pokemon Red and Blue debuted as Pokemon video games, it quickly rose to success with the general consensus of a Pokemania and included journalists from Time Magazine and USA Today. The Pokemania became such a big craze that many stores could not keep product on shelves, and fell behind on orders for the trading cards. In the end of April of 1999, many reports were saying that they, quote, had exhausted most of their card printing capacity of the United States. With this craze, Pokemon saw a 250% rise in profits, and it was 30% of Nintendo's revenue from the previous year. 4Kids TV, which was a little-known firm at the time, expanded 30 times in revenue and became the fastest-growing company in September of 2000. Pokemon the first movie aired in the US on November 12, 1999. Red and Blue the video games sold 200,000 copies in the first month, and the anime became the highest rated TV show during the week. Every few years, a new generation of Pokemon and Pokemon games are released, each introducing new regions, new characters, and new stories. In conclusion, that is Pokemon in a nutshell. The history, the idea, and why it's become one of the biggest media franchises the world has ever seen. And this all started from the one kid's love of collecting bugs to a global universe that continues to grow. Here at Trainer's Almanac, we'll keep exploring the creatures, characters, and histories that shape the world of Pokemon. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe for more entries in the Almanac. And let me know in the comment section down below which Pokemon origins you want. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know which part of the Pokemon universe you want us to explore next.